So the wrong way to go about profile building is to look for these specific opportunities that you think other EB-1A applicants and in fact people who got approved did, copying them and then thinking that that is going to work for your profile. Because that seems to be what's going around right now. I hear people say like IEEE membership or something like that is, oh, I have to go check that box. I have to get this specific certification. That is the wrong way to go about it because it's all specific to your profile.
For younger people, for people who are more early career, I do think that's the wrong way to go about it. If you're already super senior level and maybe you already have 3 criteria to checked off, then targeting something super specific that you know has worked for someone in the past might be a good idea. So I'm not discounting that entirely. If something works, you don't need to mess with it. You can keep doing it again. But things change at USCIS. USCIS catches on, and then they start questioning things, and then slowly we figure out some things that worked in the past don't work anymore. For context, I've seen some of the EB-1A petitions that I filed back in 2014, for example, and these petitions are so bare bones compared to what I file today, and the qualifications that we put in there would not work today. And not that they were worse, just that they were different. The trends have always been changing, even though the law itself, the regulations, the definitions of the criteria have not changed. So for younger career professionals who are still a couple years out, doing these things and getting this checklist may or may not work for you. But regardless of whether or not it works for you in the end, what is important, regardless of those items, is that you develop your core expertise. And a lot of times, demonstrating that you are a known and recognized and acclaimed expert in that particular niche means that you're not doing those checklist items. You're doing some things that are very, very specific to your field and your niche. So don't discount all of that. There's different strategies depending on where you are in your EB-1A profile building journey. Make sure that you're doing the kinds of activities that make sense for your career at the moment and not just looking at what everyone else is doing.